Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about supplements on the market right now, collagen. Now, you've probably seen it everywhere. Powders, capsules, gummies, even collagen-infused coffee creamers lining the grocery store aisle. Celebrities swear by it. Fitness influencers mix it into their morning smoothies. But here's the real question. Does it actually do anything meaningful for someone over 60? Because let's be honest, at our age, we're not chasing Instagram skin. We want joints that cooperate, bones that hold strong, a gut that doesn't punish us after every meal. We want to feel like ourselves again, and that distinction matters because most of the collagen marketing out there targets 25-year-olds worried about their first forehead line. Nobody's really talking about what daily collagen supplementation does inside an aging body, where collagen loss has been happening steadily for decades. So today we're going to walk through exactly what happens, week by week, system by system, when someone over 60 starts taking collagen every single day. We'll cover the science without drowning you in medical terminology. We'll talk about the benefits that hold up under real research, and we'll be honest about the limitations too, because you deserve straight answers, not sales pitches. Let's get into it. First, let's make sure we're all on the same page about what collagen even is. Think of collagen as the scaffolding inside your body. It's a protein, the most abundant protein you have, actually, and it forms the structural framework of your skin, your bones, your cartilage, your tendons, your ligaments, even the lining of your gut and the walls of your blood vessels. Imagine a house. Collagen is the wooden frame behind the drywall. You don't see it, but without it, everything sags, cracks, and eventually falls apart. Here's the problem. Starting around age 25, your body begins producing less collagen each year. By the time you reach 60, you've lost roughly half of the collagen you had in your 20s. Half. And the collagen that remains? It's stiffer, more brittle, less flexible. The fibers that once stretched and bounced back now snap and fray like old rubber bands left in the sun too long. This isn't vanity. This is structural decline. That's why your skin thins and wrinkles. That's why your joints ache in the morning. That's why a minor fall at 68 can fracture a hip that would have merely bruised at 35. Your body's internal framework is thinning out, and most people have no idea it's happening until the consequences show up. Now, your body does still make some collagen on its own, but the production rate can't keep pace with the breakdown rate. It's like trying to patch a crumbling wall with a teaspoon of plaster. Technically, you're repairing. Practically, you're losing ground every single day. That's where supplementation enters the conversation. Collagen supplements, specifically hydrolyzed collagen peptides, are collagen that's been broken down into very small pieces. Small enough that your digestive system can actually absorb them. Once those peptides enter your bloodstream, they travel to tissues throughout your body and do two things. They provide raw building material for new collagen. And more importantly, they signal your cells to ramp up their own collagen production. They essentially tell your body, hey, we need more scaffolding over here. Get to work. That's the mechanism. Simple enough. But what does it actually feel like in your daily life? Let's talk about what happens in those first couple of weeks, because this is where most people give up. They take collagen for 10 days, don't see a dramatic transformation in the mirror, and toss the container in the back of the cabinet next to the fish oil they forgot about in 2019. During the first 2 weeks, the changes are invisible, but they are very real. Those collagen peptides you're consuming are being digested and absorbed into your bloodstream. Studies using tagged amino acids, basically amino acids scientists can track through the body, show that collagen peptides accumulate in skin tissue within 24 hours of ingestion. They start gathering in joint cartilage shortly after. Your fibroblasts, the cells responsible for building connective tissue, begin receiving those chemical signals to increase production. Think of it like planting a garden. During the first 2 weeks, you're preparing the soil, laying down seeds, and watering. Nothing's poking through the surface yet. But underground, roots are forming. Cellular machinery is waking up. Your body is quietly shifting gears from pure breakdown mode toward something closer to balance. Some people do notice small things early on, a subtle change in digestion, nails that feel slightly harder when they tap them on a table, a vague sense that their morning joint stiffness resolves 10 minutes faster than usual. These aren't dramatic, they're whispers, but they're real, and they're telling you something is shifting. The key during this phase is consistency. One scoop in your morning coffee or tea every single day, not 3 days on, 4 days off, every day. Collagen peptides have a relatively short active window in the body, so steady intake matters more than large occasional doses. Now, somewhere between week 3 and week 8, most people start noticing the first meaningful change. And for seniors, it almost always starts with the joints. You know that grinding sensation in your knees when you climb the stairs? That reluctance in your shoulders when you reach overhead for a plate in the cabinet? Collagen peptides, particularly type 2 collagen, begin supporting the cartilage that cushions those joints. Cartilage is roughly 60% collagen by dry weight. When you supply your body with a steady stream of collagen peptides, the chondrocytes, the cells living inside your cartilage, start patching worn areas more efficiently. A 2009 study published in the International Journal of Medical Sciences followed participants with knee osteoarthritis who took collagen daily. By week 6, they reported measurable reductions in joint pain during walking, standing, and resting. Not a cure, not a miracle, but a genuine, noticeable improvement in daily comfort. And here's something that matters for anyone over 60. Many seniors take anti-inflammatory medications regularly to manage joint pain. Those medications work, but they carry risks: stomach ulcers, kidney strain, cardiovascular complications with long-term use. Collagen doesn't replace those medications, and nobody should stop taking prescribed medicine without talking to their doctor. But some people find that consistent collagen use reduces how often they reach for that bottle of ibuprofen. Fewer pills has fewer side effects. That's a meaningful win. Now, let's talk about another change that surprises a lot of people: gut health. Your intestinal lining is loaded with collagen. It forms the tight barrier that keeps food particles, bacteria, and toxins inside your digestive tract where they belong, instead of leaking into your bloodstream and triggering inflammation. This barrier weakens with age. You might have heard the term leaky gut. It sounds like a fad wellness buzzword, but increased intestinal permeability is a well-documented phenomenon in aging adults. It contributes to bloating, food sensitivities, chronic low-grade inflammation, and that general heaviness in the belly that so many seniors just accept as normal aging. Collagen peptides, especially those containing the amino acids glycine, proline, and glutamine, help repair and reinforce that intestinal lining. Between weeks 4 and 8, some people notice that their digestion feels calmer, less bloating after meals, fewer episodes of that unpredictable stomach upset that disrupts plans and keeps you close to home. A woman named Dorothy, 73, retired schoolteacher from Ohio, started taking collagen because her daughter bought it for her. She didn't expect much. 6 weeks later, she mentioned casually to her daughter that she'd eaten pizza for the first time in 2 years without regretting it afterward. Small moment, huge quality of life shift. If you're someone who slowly eliminated foods from your diet because they just don't agree with you anymore, collagen's effect on gut integrity is worth paying attention to. Now, I want to pause here for a moment. If you're over 60, or if you're caring for an elderly parent or loved one, this information could genuinely improve daily life. Not in a flashy before and after photo kind of way, in a real way. The kind where Tuesday morning just feels a little easier than it used to. That's worth sharing. So if someone you love could benefit from hearing this, send them this video. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next one. We put out new health content for seniors every week, and we keep it honest. All right, let's keep going, because the longer-term changes are where things get really interesting. By month 2, the changes start showing up where other people can actually see them. Your skin is 75% collagen. When collagen production declines, skin loses its thickness, its elasticity, and its ability to hold moisture. That's why aging skin looks thinner, drier, and more creased. It's not just surface damage from sun exposure. It's structural loss from within. Multiple randomized placebo-controlled trials, the gold standard of scientific research, have shown that daily collagen supplementation significantly improves skin hydration and elasticity in as little as 8 weeks. A 2014 study in the journal Skin Pharmacology and Physiology gave women aged 35 to 55 a daily collagen supplement. After 8 weeks, the collagen group showed a 20% reduction in eye wrinkle volume compared to the placebo group. Studies in older populations have shown similar improvements in skin moisture and firmness. What does this look like in real life? Your skin doesn't suddenly look 20 years younger, but it looks healthier, plumper, less papery. That crepey texture on your forearms and décolletage may soften. People might not be able to pinpoint what changed, but they notice something. You look rested, they'll say. Or, did you do something different? You didn't get a procedure. You fed your skin from the inside. Then there are nails and hair. Brittle nails that split and peel are incredibly common in seniors. Thinning hair that just doesn't grow the way it once did. Collagen provides the amino acid building blocks, particularly proline, that your body uses to produce keratin, the protein that makes up your nails and hair. Around the 2 to 3 month mark, many people find their nails growing faster and breaking less. Hair may feel slightly thicker at the root. These changes are gradual, almost sneaky. You don't notice them day to day. You notice them when you realize you haven't broken a nail in 6 weeks for the first time in years. A gentleman named Robert, 69, retired carpenter from Georgia, told his wife he thought the collagen was doing nothing. She pointed out that he hadn't complained about his fingernails cracking in over a month. He looked at his hands and realized she was right. Sometimes the evidence is sitting right in front of us and we need someone else to point it out. Now here's where we get into territory that truly matters for long-term health in seniors. Bones. After age 60, bone density loss accelerates. For postmenopausal women, the decline can be steep. Osteoporosis isn't just a diagnosis on a chart. It's the reason a stumble on a wet bathroom floor can mean months of recovery, surgery, and in too many cases, a permanent loss of independence. Collagen makes up roughly 1/3 of bone tissue. It provides the flexible framework that calcium and other minerals attach to. Without adequate collagen, bones become brittle regardless of how much calcium you consume. Imagine pouring concrete without rebar. It might look solid, but the first real stress cracks it apart. A landmark 2018 study published in the journal Nutrients followed postmenopausal women who took 5 grams of collagen peptides daily for 12 months. Compared to the placebo group, the collagen group showed a significant increase in bone mineral density in the spine and femoral neck, 2 of the most fracture-prone areas in seniors. That's not just slowing bone loss. That's a measurable reversal. In 1 year, between months 3 and 6 of daily collagen use, your bones are quietly rebuilding structural integrity. You won't feel this happening. There's no sensation that tells you your femoral neck is getting stronger. But the research suggests it is, and for anyone at risk of osteoporosis or osteopenia, this is one of the most compelling reasons to maintain consistent supplementation. There's also emerging research on collagen and cardiovascular health. Your arteries depend on collagen to maintain their structure and flexibility. Stiff, inflexible arteries contribute to high blood pressure and increased stroke risk. A small but promising 2017 study found that participants taking collagen tripeptides daily for 6 months showed improved markers of arterial stiffness. More research is needed, but the early signals are encouraging. And let's not overlook muscle mass. Sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle, is one of the biggest threats to independence in older adults. Collagen isn't a complete protein, and it won't replace a good protein-rich diet. But studies have shown that collagen supplementation combined with resistance exercise helps older adults gain more muscle mass and strength than exercise alone. The collagen appears to support the connective tissue around muscles, tendons, and ligaments, making movement more efficient and reducing injury risk during physical activity. So, with all of this in mind, let's talk about practical details, because not all collagen supplements deliver the same results, and a few smart choices up front can make a real difference. First, look for hydrolyzed collagen peptides. That's the form your body absorbs most effectively. Gelatin is a related product, but it's less broken down and harder to digest, particularly for older adults whose digestive enzymes have declined. Second, consider the type. Type Y and type 3 collagen are the most abundant in skin, bones, and connective tissue. Those are the workhorses for most senior health goals. Type 2 is specifically beneficial for joint cartilage. Many quality products combine multiple types. Check the label. Third, source matters. Bovine collagen, from cows, is rich in types 1 and 3. Marine collagen, from fish, is also type 1 and tends to have slightly smaller peptide molecules, which some research suggests absorbs a bit more readily. Both are effective. Choose based on dietary preferences or any allergies you might have. Fourth, dosage. Most research showing measurable results in skin, joints, and bones uses between 5 and 15 grams daily. 10 grams is a solid middle ground for most people. That's typically 1 scoop of a powdered collagen product. Fifth, and this one's important, pair your collagen with vitamin C. Your body requires vitamin C to actually synthesize new collagen from the peptides you're providing. Without adequate vitamin C, you're giving your body building materials but no tools. A glass of orange juice, a handful of strawberries, a small bell pepper with lunch. That's sufficient. Some collagen products include vitamin C in the formula, which simplifies things nicely. Sixth, timing doesn't matter as much as people think. Morning coffee, evening tea, stirred into oatmeal, mixed into soup. Collagen peptides are largely tasteless and dissolve easily in hot or warm liquids. Pick a time that fits naturally into your routine and stick with it. Consistency beats timing every single day. One honest note, collagen supplements are generally well tolerated, but some people experience mild bloating or a lingering aftertaste during the first week. These typically resolve as your digestive system adjusts. If you're on any medications or have kidney concerns, a quick conversation with your doctor before starting is always wise. Not because collagen is dangerous, because you deserve personalized guidance. And because I believe in being straight with you, let's address what collagen won't do. Collagen won't erase 30 years of sun damage overnight. It won't replace the need for a balanced diet rich in whole foods. It won't reverse advanced osteoarthritis or rebuild cartilage that's completely worn away. It's not a substitute for prescribed medications, physical therapy, or regular medical checkups. Collagen is a tool. A remarkably well-supported one, but still just one tool in a larger toolbox. Pair it with adequate protein intake, regular movement, even gentle walking counts, proper hydration, quality sleep, and routine conversations with your healthcare provider. That combination is what builds a body that carries you through your 70s, 80s, and beyond with strength and dignity. Let's bring it all together. When you take collagen every single day, here's what the evidence shows happens inside your body over time. In the first 2 weeks, collagen peptides accumulate in your tissues and signal your cells to begin increasing collagen production. Between weeks 3 and 8, many people notice reduced joint stiffness, less morning pain, and calmer digestion. By months 2 and 3, skin becomes more hydrated and elastic, nails strengthen, and hair quality may improve. Between months 3 and 6, bone mineral density begins to measurably increase. Arterial flexibility may improve, and muscle-supporting connective tissue grows stronger alongside regular physical activity. None of this is magic. All of it is biology responding to consistent daily support. You have spent your entire life asking your body to carry you through decades of work, family, joy, loss, and everything between. Your body showed up for all of it. Collagen supplementation is one small way of showing up for your body in return. Rebuilding the scaffolding, reinforcing the framework, giving your cells the raw material they've been starving for. You don't need a complicated protocol. One scoop, one daily habit, a little vitamin C on the side. Months from now, you might find yourself climbing the stairs without gripping the railing so hard, reaching for the top shelf without wincing, looking in the mirror and recognizing something you thought was gone: vitality. That's worth 10 grams of powder in your morning coffee. If this video helped you today, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button so we can keep putting out honest, research-backed health content for people over 60. Share this with a friend, a sibling, a parent, someone who could use a little more ease in their daily life. And drop a comment below telling me, have you tried collagen? What changes have you noticed? I read every single one, and your experiences help this whole community learn together. Take care of yourselves. You've earned it.